Angel Tips 1/4/2015, a John Powell tale, part 11 of 27. Back on the 38th floor, Joe and I go to our respective rooms where I overcome the temptation to flop on my bed and fall asleep. I muster enough strength to strip off my dusty clothes, chuck them on top of last night's dirty socks and underwear in the corner by my suitcase, and step into the shower where I twist the temperature full left and full right so the water pours down in alternating too hot, too cold cascades. Refreshed but not reinvigorated, I rub my hand over my cheek, decide to spruce up with a barbaric scrape depilation, run a toothbrush around my mouth, and exhale. The last 27 hours have been intense and fantastic, but I'm running on fumes. I rub myself down with a big bath towel, once more slip into clean tidy whities, pull last night's pants back on, and after selecting a fresh polo for my suitcase, go into the shared living area where I find Joe, drink in hand, dressed and looking dapper. He nods to me, points to the Jameson bottle, and raises his eyebrows. Not unless you want me to pass out, I say. Not much sleep last night. Do you have a game plan for dinner? Actually, a little change of plan. I need to drive over to Angel's Hotel. Can I meet you and Jody a little later? I'll call and we can work out the details. Sure, I reply, punctuating my puzzled displeasure with a left shoulder shrug. Everything okay? Joe looks at me and makes a screwed up but inscrutable face, nods and says, sure. It's all good. I just need to see Angel. Talk to you in like half an hour? Okay, I replied, nodding. Sounds like a plan. Cool, Joe replies, finishing his whiskey and grabbing the rental's key from the counter. He steps towards the door, but turns to me before exiting. Did you and Jody have fun? It looks like you really like her. Yeah, I acknowledge, nodding my head. I do, and yes, we did have fun. She's dynamite. Seems like. I'm really glad, super glad. Just, well, keep it in perspective, right? You live half a continent away from one another. Kind of hard on a relationship, so just bear that in mind. Joe shakes his head, a sardonic half smile raising the right side of his face. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just have fun, get to know her, but don't expect her to replace anybody. I gotta go, he adds, opening the sweets door. Love you, bro, he declares to the hallway as he steps through the doorway. I love you, Joe, I answer quietly, adding, see you soon, to the closed door. In lieu of Jameson, I fill a tall tumbler with water, add my preferred 3 ice cubes from the sweets refrigerator, and get my phone where a text from Jody awaits. Where and when are we meeting? I hit the call icon at the top of my screen, and Jody picks up on the 3rd ring. Hey, Peaches, what's the plan? Peaches, I asked. I thought you were Peaches, and I'm not sure. Joe drove back to the Hamptons, said Angel needed something, and they'd call later to arrange for a meetup. You want to come over here and wait, meet me somewhere, have me take a taxi over to your place? What works best for you, my desert flower? See, you're Peaches, I'm Desert Flower. Why don't I just drive over and we can go from there? Work? Perfectly. Can't wait to see you. I'm up on the 38th floor, but you can't get up without a key, so you'll have to call. I'd wait for you downstairs, but I'm going to close my eyes for 10. You've worn me out. Poor baby, she cooed and then chuckled. Okay, I'll call when I'm in the lobby. Don't get your hopes up for much of a nap. Shouldn't be more than 10 minutes. No problem, Chiquita. Your presence will refresh me, I replied, already slinking onto my bed. You're too much, John, she giggled. See you in 10. I waited just long enough to ensure that my ringer was at full volume before falling asleep.